Really? Okay. Yeah, it's been almost a year since I took that video. Fort Lauderdale Airport. Spirit Karen. And some people say passenger Karen too. They do. That video, that got like, to date, 15 million views on my page alone on TikTok. And it was run by NBC affiliates, Fox affiliates. It was in the, I believe it was in the New Yorker. It was everywhere. I mean, it was on Australian news. I got a buddy, Desktop Bodybuilding, Xavier Wills. He's over in Australia. He contacted me. He said, I heard your voice several times today on social media. And I'm like, what do you mean? And, he said that. I heard your voice. I knew that voice. I knew that laugh. And I think he said he saw it on TV as well. Isn't that wild? My video, did that. I had a video like that in the bodybuilding world, but that was just about 1 million views. That wasn't any, but this was just like, this is probably my only viral moment, and it was my voice all over it. I didn't just film it. My voice is over all of it, So, and they had to credit my site. Some of them didn't, and but most of them did. And the ones that didn't, I tried to scare them as a lawyer, but I don't think they even read their emails. One said they kept saying, we're going to do it, and they never did. But whatever. Like, the point is I made a few $100 on YouTube. I would have probably made, I made a few $100 on YouTube. But if I had put it out on YouTube to begin with and not TikTok, I would have made a lot of money. But the point is, though, is that it doesn't matter. You're part of a viral video. Money is not everything. I try to tell people that money is not everything. But, doing what you love is. And I hope to God that Spirit Karen didn't really love that job. I don't know if she got fired or not. From what I understand, it takes an awful lot to get fired from Spirit. You could look at that from a pro or con, depending if you're a staff employee or if you're a passenger. But, that lady really did not like her job, because clearly, that could not have been an isolated instance. If it was, then okay, but usually it's not. The one time that you get taped doing it is probably not the only time you've done it before. It's probably the first time you ever got taped doing it. Maybe the first time you ever, went around the world, seen 25 million times minimum. That's just minimum, because that's basically adding just a mere 10 million to my views on a channel that had 200 subscribers. That video probably got seen at least 100 million times. Just easily, probably more than that, probably 200 million times. I'm serious. So I just, look, it's really bad luck. It's really, really bad luck that you got caught doing it this time, but I don't think it was your only time. Now the people in line, they couldn't, they were, when she came back, I knew something was up. But even the first time, because there was a first time, there just was no, we couldn't hear what was being said, but there was a first time that she had come, which really would have been the second. Okay, so the first encounter is the mythical first encounter that nobody saw. And that was the encounter where the passenger was a B to the sweet, loving airline employee. Nobody knows about that. And I have scoured this earth looking for any potential witness that could, tell me what. But I think that was done at the counter or somewhere else, and nobody. But that's what started this whole thing. So I'm in line. I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about this, because this was huge. This was huge. This was bigger than, I don't know, it was just pretty big. The point is it's just crazy, because you don't see that in an airport. I've never seen it before. And I do a lot of video for tourism. Like, this is a tourism channel, politics and bodybuilding, So I know, and I've done a lot of stuff talking into the camera myself. So I have experience. I'm not trying to say that I'm like this, but I do think that all of my social media work did help me in that split second, because I just knew I knew to record that weird interaction, so that when the lady came back, maybe like 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later. When you're waiting in line 2 or 3 minutes, it feels like an eternity. When I saw her come back, even before she started talking to her, I knew, go grab your phone, start recording, decide quick if you're going, horizontal or vertical, basically TikTok, Instagram versus Facebook, YouTube. And I went TikTok, Instagram, and I did it upright. And the rest is, as they say, history. You know what I mean? I knew that this was going to get very, very insane, crazy, and it delivered. It more than delivered. It more than delivered. And the video still gets hundreds on low days, thousands of views on normal days. People leaving comments, people sending DMs. It wasn't. The people in line were shocked, but so was America. So was the world. Again, horrible bad luck for the Spirit employee if that was the one and only time that she ever did it. But sometimes it's being paid with karmic debt. You know what I mean? Like or karmic nightmares. It really depends on how you look at it. I don't even know if she really loved her job. Like she looked. I don't want to say she looked old, but she looked like she was retirement age. So she was probably supplementing her income. Maybe she had to work, or it meant that she had to live under a bridge because Social Security just wasn't enough, and whatever. Put the violin away. Maybe she had a great career. Maybe she's just bored and likes the idea of being able to fly around the country for nothing. So, took a job with Spirit. That's hardly saying you love your job, and that's hardly needing to have that job. So I'm just saying, even if she got canned, because of a viral video where a lot of people, I wouldn't say the majority, but a good chunk, at least a third, closer maybe to a half, but not a half. The majority are not on her side, okay? But the minority that is not that much smaller. And so that is very interesting because, a lot of people identify with her. A lot of people. I don't know if she's become famous. I don't know if she said, "Hey, I'm the person in that video. This is my website. I just started a podcast. I quit Spirit because they gave me grief." I don't know. See, I don't know what happened to the passenger. I don't know what happened to the flight employee or airline employee. Did I say them both? I don't know what happened to the customer. I don't know what happened to the airline lady. I have no idea. I don't even know their names to this point. And there are people that are talking about possibly a reunion where we get together, 2-3 years down the road, where they reenact the fight scene at the airport, and talk about various moments while I do the narration. I've considered it. I haven't declined it, but I haven't been contacted. And I think we would have to wait at least 3 or 4 years, 5 years, 10 years. This just happened. We don't want to capitalize on it too early, but I understand. Listen, this thing went viral. Everybody was watching this thing, and I get it. It was one of the biggest videos in TikTok history. Absolutely, I agree. And I'm part of it, I guess, and I'm flattered. I'm humbled that you've thought to. Now I'm talking about an independent filmmaker in Europe. That's who I'm talking to. I'm not talking to those ladies. I don't know who they are, but I do appreciate to that guy that he thought that I should be part of it, and he said that he thought any future projects like that I should be a part of. So I appreciate that. I really do. I never thought of it that way, but yeah.